I do think genuinely for Apex competitive, I think I actually felt like I had the most hate out of any single person. And hey, they got something right. Hey, I never won. I never won a tournament. Hey, those guys, those guys are spitting. They were true. I'll give it to them. I never won. I never fucking won. Why did I post that retirement video before the tournament and not after the tournament? And you know why? You know, everyone's gonna ask why, and you know, I'll kind of go into that a little bit here. I hope it's not a surprise. I feel like, you know, if you guys have been watching enough of the stream, you guys kind of been, you know, keeping up with me there. It should have been obvious. You know, with the current events that have been happening in my life and overall just I feel like I have been hinting it. I wanted to show, or I wanted people to know that the reason why I am retiring was not because of just like a results thing. You know, like I think no matter what I place after the tournament, you know, if I would have got second or third or fucking, you know, whatever, like 20th last, you know, if I were to post a retirement video after a tournament, people would just be like, oh, it's because, you know, he didn't win or blah 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 blah, you know. I want people to know that this is a like a decision I've been thinking about, you know, for a while, and that's why. And also another thing, you know, a lot of people were kind of saying like, you know, it was really fucked up for me to post it beforehand. It was really fucked up for me to post it beforehand for my teammates or whatever and stuff like that. I'll be honest, like my teammates all knew before, like they even teamed with me. So like it shouldn't have affected my teammates at all. And you know, obviously I'm not gonna tell you guys these things way in advance. Like I'm gonna be like, I told Yanya I'm retiring before we even started teaming. You know what I mean? So like these are things way in advance. And obviously like the only people I didn't really tell was my organization. And you know, obviously like it's, I don't think an org would want to hear. And you know, it's just like a respect thing. Like I feel like, you know, if I told my org, hey, like I'm gonna retire after this tournament, I think they maybe wouldn't want to sign us. But you know, I just didn't want to that affect my teammates. It's a little unfair for the org, for sure. But I had to just do what was best for obviously me and my teammates. But everyone was always wondering, you know, like why did I decide to be an IGL? Why did I want to not just stick with the fragger role, right? And it's kind of going back into that and saying like, you know, when I was playing at Birmingham and LA, like I just, like I said, I just wanted to retire. I just like, I hated it. I hated every moment of it. And playing with design IGL was just not fun. You know, his style of IGL, like while it worked in some ways, it also just had its own problems in also other ways. And I just didn't want to experience that again. And I made it very clear when I talked to him. I was like, hey, I want to IGL because one, I believe I can do it, and two, I just like, you know, I just didn't want to go through that again. And I said, if you want to IGL and everything like that, I just don't want to play. Like I much rather not compete in Japan, and I much rather just not, you know, play at all. You know what I mean? He had the champ spot with Bronzy, right? And he could have gone found two other. He could have played with Phony and Jen. He could have gone done whatever he wanted with that roster, and I would just not play Japan champs. I literally said that. Like I told Bronzy that. I told majority of people, I was just like, I'm either not gonna play at all, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that, or you know, if I'm gonna play with you, I want to IGL, right? And like, he made the decision. He was like, okay, you can IGL. You know what I mean? He said that it was fine, and then we go play, and then you know I get counter called and GG. But I also think that I want a preference. I do think genuinely for Apex competitive, I think I actually felt like I had the most hate out of any single person in the entire like community. Maybe Hal might have similar hate, but I've had a lot of hate, genuinely. It's just it felt like I had so much hate for sometimes I felt like no reason. Um, like I don't really shit talk people, you know. I don't really shit talk people. I don't really feel like I do a lot of things that make people feel like they should hate me, you know what I mean? Or say or spread hate. Um, I felt like I'm pretty overall like a positive guy, and I definitely feel like I try my best in majority of things. But yeah, I mean like beforehand, I was a pub player that went to rank, and people were always like, "Oh yeah, Timmy, yeah, he's just a pub player. Like he'll never be able to like, be good enough to compete at the pro level, and yeah, like fuck that guy, you know, like he's not good as these people, and you know, like yeah, Asu's better and fucking Hal's better and shit like that, and you know, like just like the amount of just like yeah, he's just not that good. Yeah, he's not that guy and stuff like that. Then I go play pro play, and then yeah, people or no, so I play pro play, and he's like, yeah, Timmy, you'll never get a challenger circuit. Yeah, like, he just sucks, or he's a quitter and stuff like that. And then yeah, I you know I don't quit, and then I get a challenger circuit, and he's like. They're like, oh yeah, like he'll never make a land, and he'll never perform good at land and stuff like that. And then he'll never get the finals and shit like that. You know, and this is all just as a fragger, you know what I mean? Then they're always saying that, and it's like, oh, you know, I make finals and we get fourth, and it's like, oh yeah, like yeah, Timmy will never win and shit like that. And then you know, I'll go into just like, oh yeah, he's a one trick and he only knows how to play this and stuff like that. He'll never know how to play other things, and then he can never. You know, it just like kept going and going and going, and just like it like no matter which checkpoint I was at, it was always just constant that, yeah, like and hey, they got something right. Hey, I never won a tournament. Hey, those guys are spitting. They were true. I'll give it to them. I never won. I never fucking won. I never won. Hey, you guys were right. You guys were right. But yeah, I mean, everyone always kept just saying that, like, you know, I couldn't do it, and I was always really bad, and you know, at every single step of the way, I felt like I was just getting constant hate for just like literally breathing in the Apex community. It is actually crazy because I've got a lot of hate when I was a content creator too before I even tried comp, but like the amount of hate that I got from Apex comp community was fucking crazy. I think are really good people for sure, and I'll name drop the people I really like. But also, I want to say like the entire Apex Legends staff. I think are really great people. I think I want to give a big props to them. The admins, the people who run the broadcast, the people who are the shoutcasters, you know, everything on that level, all great people. I've not a single one of them that I dislike. All great people. Especially their mods. Yeah, especially their mods. Kylie. Yeah. Yeah, love my boy Wig. You know, Hal's a really great guy. I think he deserves his success. He will always be the GOAT of Apex in my eyes, and he always, you know, should be the fucking GOAT of Apex. Genuinely. My teammates, Sykes, Guild, and Winnie, insane. I love them. They were great. Really great people. Enemy was really nice too. Really enjoyed Enemy as well. Yanya as well. I think of more people on the list. Greek is also really nice too. Reps, yeah, Reps is one of them for me. Reps is really good. Honestly, there's a lot of people in Apex. Those people. Fade, I like Fade. Jen. Oh my god, there's just a lot of people. I'm just trying to think. Holy fuck. Zach. I really like Zach. Zach was always nice to me. Lulu. It's been a while since I've talked to Lulu. It was great. Rob, yeah, Bronzy's alright. Bronzy's alright. He's alright. He's alright. He's alright. Yeah, fuck that guy. We're gonna go get some baddie. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I hate this vid. Yes! You got my attention. We're hitting the clubs every day. No. Yeah, what are we gonna do next? Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what I have in store for you guys. I don't. I do, but I don't, okay? So, first things first is I'll be gaming. I'll still be gaming. I think that's kind of very clear. Just have a good time. Just start clip farming. Start, you know, getting back to my good old fucking days. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that's kind of like the first thing. Second thing is we have a couple things in store, and I do have a couple events. Let's play some Uno. Yeah, I'm down. We're gonna be doing some travel stuff here and there. We'll do some IRL streams. We will probably do some collabs, probably some events here and there. And yeah, I mean, we're just gonna be trying a bunch of new things here and there and see what's going on. Yeah, we'll go TwitchCon and stuff like that. Challenges, fucking maybe, I don't know. No. No. Unless this is the only unless, and it's not me coming back and like pursuing it. If a team needs a sub, okay? If a team needs a sub and they want me to play and practice for like 2 weeks, maybe a month, then I'll play. I'll play one, not multiple. Okay? They just need a sub.